A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In the wake of devastating floods that have claimed the lives of at least 120 individuals in Texas, President Donald Trump has arrived in the state to assess the damage and respond to mounting questions regarding the federal and state government's disaster response. The catastrophic flooding, described by officials as a once-in-a-lifetime event, has prompted a major disaster declaration that was recently extended to cover additional counties, allowing more residents to access financial assistance for recovery efforts. As Trump conducted an aerial tour of the hardest-hit areas, he was met with criticism over the administration's handling of the disaster response. While the president has been vocal about his commitment to reducing federal oversight through the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, the unfolding tragedy has complicated those political calculations. In light of the July 4th disaster, the administration has shifted its focus, emphasizing recovery while still advocating for a reduction in federal services. During his visit, Trump is expected to meet with first responders and families of flood victims at the State Emergency Operations Center, where he will receive briefings from officials on the ongoing recovery efforts. However, the president's approach to the situation has not been without controversy, as he faces scrutiny over whether adequate warnings were issued in time to save lives. In a press conference, when asked about the timing of the warnings, Trump reacted defensively, asserting that everyone involved had done an incredible job under the circumstances. He criticized a reporter for raising concerns about the adequacy of the response, suggesting that only a bad person would question the effectiveness of the government's actions during such a crisis. The president's visit comes amid other significant developments, including a lawsuit filed against his administration regarding immigration practices. Immigrant advocacy groups have accused the Trump administration of targeting individuals based on race during immigration raids in Southern California. A federal judge has ordered a halt to these indiscriminate immigration stops, highlighting the tensions surrounding the administration's immigration policies. Additionally, the U.S. Institute of Peace recently faced a massive staff purge, with 300 employees receiving termination notices as part of a cost-cutting initiative led by the Department of Government Efficiency. This move has drawn criticism from former employees and lawmakers alike, who have expressed solidarity with those affected and condemned the treatment of dedicated public servants. In a separate incident, Trump has also been vocal about his stance on protests against Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents, referring to demonstrators as thugs and slimeballs. He has directed officials to take a hardline approach against those who assault ICE agents during protests, following a confrontation at a cannabis farm in Southern California that resulted in multiple arrests. On the immigration front, reports have surfaced detailing inhumane conditions at a newly established detention center in Florida, dubbed Alligator Alcatraz. Detainees have reported unsanitary living conditions, inadequate medical care, and a lack of basic necessities, prompting calls for transparency and accountability from government officials. Amid these controversies, the Trump administration has also filed a lawsuit against California over animal welfare laws that it claims have contributed to rising egg prices. This legal battle underscores the ongoing tensions between state regulations and federal oversight, particularly in the agricultural sector. As Trump navigates these complex issues during his visit to Texas, the responses from both state and federal officials will be closely scrutinized. The implications of the administration's actions will resonate beyond the immediate crisis, shaping public perception and political discourse in the months to come. The president's ability to manage these challenges effectively could have significant ramifications for his administration's credibility and future initiatives. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.